There we go. What is up, guys? How are you all doing this, well, Monday morning? Good freaking morning, guys. Good morning, miners. Cheers to all of you. It has been a hell of a weekend. That is to say the least. So, guys, I mean, goes without saying. Cheers, Overlord. We miss you, buddy. Yeah. Couldn't make a video this weekend. I tried. I tried to make a video yesterday, but I'm just not that kind of person, and I kept to myself. Went outside, spent time with the family, and yeah, took care of myself. So, much love to all of you guys here. Anyone that is super close to him, I love you all. Please reach out if you need anything. We are all here for you. And yeah, stay safe out there. People are crazy. Quite literally. Gonna clean out the garage. Good morning, DJ. It's a pirate. All set. Automatic beats. Chris Hanley, what is going on, guys? Good freaking morning. Good morning. Even DJ's in the house with the 22. Hereby service 22 cats of crypto. That's right. Hashtag cats of crypto, guys. Keep it going. All track. Good morning. Robert, good morning to you as well. Trying to get through everybody. Yeah, it was a tough weekend. What's up, Pocket Change? Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, it is a rough one. That is for sure. Was just talking to the guy on Thursday of last week about the BC250 rig that I bought, which arrived yesterday of all the days. Yeah, so pretty wild how just goes to remind you to care for your loved ones, because literally anything can happen at any given moment. So cherish the time that you do have with your loved ones, with your friends, family, kids, nonetheless. Yeah, it's wild, man. It's absolutely wild. Sadie, if you're out there, much love to you. Please feel free to reach out. The wife sends her condolences as well. There you are, Sadie. Yes, please feel free to reach out. Good morning. So yeah, man, it's been a heck of a weekend. We got the BC250 rig came in. That's pretty cool. I don't have it here in my office with me because my office is kind of narrow and I really don't have a spot to just set it. Otherwise, I would put it here on my desk, but I don't have the room for that, sadly. When we redo the office, which is on my list of things that I got to do, first I got to finish fencing the backyard, getting all that stuff taken care of, and then I can move on to the next project, which is the office. Yeah, we originally built this house and had an office set up. Was awesome. Had more kids, or had one more kid, but even upon having the one more kid, the kids split all the rooms, and I lost my office. Now the kids are all rejoining rooms because kids be kids, and I get my office back. So as soon as I'm done with the yard, we will get the office back, and we'll be able to do hopefully some more content, but we'll be able to like actually cover a lot of things. Opening boxes, I'll have room, I'll have an extra desk, and we'll just have the extra space, which is literally everything. I just need the extra space. Lost the office. Yeah, man. I lost the office to kids. Freaking kids, man. I was outnumbered, man. You know? Time it was 3-1. Now it's 4-1. I lost. Man shed incoming. I wish. I have wanted to do a shed, but being like where my house is situated and where my power pole is situated, it makes it very difficult to put power to a shed where I can build it. I would have to probably drop another meter, which I don't really know how all that would work out. Well, I don't know you, so I'm not answering. Yeah. I would love to have like a man shed though, because I would have a my mining rigs would have a much better place, because we're struggling right now with the mining rigs. Yeah, summer is upon us, is what it feels like. It was up in the 90s yesterday, and the mining / well house was a crisp 111 degrees according to my AltairTech thermostat. It was like 100 in the middle of the spot. So, not good. Yeah, not good at all. And I got to deploy BC 250s out there. So, I got to figure out what I'm going to do. Because clearly, even the AC Infinity fan on 10 isn't doing it. And I think it's because I need an intake. I'm starving them. There's no air moving through the rigs, right? If that makes sense. It's kind of hard to explain. I don't even know if I have. Oh, well, whoever they were, they left a voicemail. So. Lame. Spam call even with a voicemail. Let's see if I can. Oh, come on. Switch. Why does it do this? I don't know what is up with my... There. Okay. Cool. Whatever. Alright, so think of my well house as this big square. Right? We got... This is the well house. And this is for the mining rigs right here. Right? Exhaust fan is here. Pushing heat out this way. Nothing is here. This is a doorway. This is also my doorway for like the entrance to the well house. And my mining rigs are right here in this little cubby. And the air flows this way. There is nothing right here, and there is no intake right there. Right? Sorry for the crude drawing. But yeah, everything is in server cases in here, and the ASIC as well, and the FPGA. But I'm thinking I need to add an intake right here to give it the pass-through air. This door is also not shut, so it's just drawing air from the window that's like way over here, right? But that doesn't really help the rigs, right? Because the air just kind of comes in and out, in and out. So if I can shut the door, that may help, but it's not gonna solve the fact that there's no intake for these rigs. I'm pretty sure that's what my problem is right now, is that I don't have an intake. What's your thoughts and opinions, right? The air is being pushed out. Definitely need an intake. Yeah, well, so technically I have an intake, I guess, right? There's a window here, right? But that doesn't help. I'm assuming it's not helping the rigs because, you know, your cold air is going this way and out, right? A shaded intake, or yeah, well, I'm not cutting through like the 3 foot of concrete that is underneath this. I don't know how far down it goes, but we tried digging it to cut a new hole for the well, and it was thick. I don't know how far down they went, but it went far. Take the door off, replace with a giant filter. So, I mean, yes. But that's still, like I said, the air comes in this way, right? It just kind of comes in and then out. Hold on. Sorry. Put a fan on the floor blowing up using the floor's cold air. Yeah, because it is definitely way colder on the floor. Oh, yeah, you see now, yeah. Because like there's a window here, but it's just like I said, it's pulling the air in through this doorway, but then with the ASICs and everything, which is pushing hot air this way, which is like a hot pocket right here, or a cool pocket because it's just drawing the air off the floor. But yeah, it's pulling the hot air out, right? But you got the cool air coming here and just like taking a hard bend. The cool air never makes it over here. So my thought is cutting a hole down here, putting a grate, so that way we can pull in the fresh air from outside in. I really don't want to put a hole over here, to be honest. Yeah. But I do like the idea of the air from the floor. But yeah, that's kind of the gist of that. Wasn't really a topic today, but we're talking about it, so it's kind of where we're at. So move the rigs to the left and the cool air can come from the doorway. So that's what I originally thought I was going to do as well. But all of my power is right here. And yeah, there's also shelving units here, 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 not there, but yeah. Like I have storage, air compressor, things like that right here. I thought about doing that originally, but this part right here was kind of set for it because right at the top of where my rack is, there's actually a shelf above that, and there is nothing. So like you have like a shelf, and then my rigs are right below it. So there's no, like, it's just as tall as my shelving unit is. So it's kind of like a giant server rack, right? That was the plan. I almost blocked all of these little spots off to where there's no like gap, but I'm glad I didn't. The air frying hot pockets is like the next level of hot pocketry, if hot pocketry was a word. So that's kind of that's the gist of it, right? That's the gist of it. I have an air fryer, say less. Yeah, man. It's way, it changes the game, man. Holiday. Tax day holiday. So yeah. Consider rerouting the power. It's a good move. I agree. I agree with that. I would be more keen to putting a hole in the wall before I'd move anything, sadly. Because it would require like a whole redo of the entire thing. Make it in the oven's cool too. But air fryer does it faster, and yeah, it's just kind of, yeah, it's good. It's good. Keep power cords in the airflow too. It helps reduce wattage. Yes. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Lots of options. Well, 2 options. But nonetheless, no, we're not saving the drawing. Let's get back to the BC 250s that are good old boy overall oval. I always called him overall because it was kind of funny. I thought it would be kind of cool to see him in overalls, but it would never happen. It'd been funny, but he convinced me to go ahead and buy it. Sent the offer in, said it was a good offer. Got it for under $700 for all of them because I was just gonna buy one, and had a few people reach out to me, and then me and him were talking, and I sent him this, and he was like, it's a good deal for the fact that you're getting 12 of them. So we got 12 of them, and well, it's pretty freaking crazy. I am not looking forward to how loud it is, because it is, from what I understand, stupid loud, and I'm not looking forward to that. So we'll see how that plays out. And I do know that there is a way to make it somewhat quieter, and that's kind of just flipping the fans around to reverse how the airflow is coming through the case. Instead of pushing it through the case, you're pulling it out of the case, which is a little bit different method. Seems to work. It also quiets down the fans a little bit. So we'll see how See how that plays out, right? But I'm interested to see how well it'll do. Currently, a 12 by BC250 rig is making about $9.50 before electric, right? After electric, you're sitting around $6.18, which is pretty freaking cool. Though it does pull 1900 watts, which is a lot of freaking wattage. Yep, and that's wild. Absolutely wild. Oh, I gotta go turn. I gotta shut my door. There we go. So that is the plan for that. Is, well, I'm torn between just going for what's most profitable or going for what is like most feasible for power wattage. And yeah, but you are going to take half of the revenue if you do that. So that tit for tat, right? Half the power, half the earnings. Yes, his studio is fire. Makes me jealous every time. I'm always like, man, I wish I had a studio. Wish we had basements. We don't have basements here in Oklahoma. That is not a common thing. If at all, because our ground. So, pretty interesting. I'm looking forward to it, and we'll see how this plays out in the coming weeks or so. Let's see if we can. Oh. Disconnected me. There it goes. But no basements, yeah. Yeah, we have storm cellars, right? But it's not a basement, right? And it's because the structural integrity of the basement holding the house wouldn't be suitable. And our ground is way too hard. Trying to stain the butcher block desk now as we speak. Nice. Super sensual. Let's see. Get to the next thing. That is good stuff. Very good stuff. To a new ranch. Let's get it. Bro. I wish. One day I will own land and cows. Horse for my daughter. Because one of my daughters does ride horses. Trained to be a barrel racer. So that's fun. More chickens. Freaking chickens. A rooster is I named him Richard. Because he's definitely a Richard. Definitely a Richard. I am not holding anything base related, actually. I looked at it, but I'm not holding anything. So, sorry guys, my hair is a mess this morning. It's not put up. We have a basement where all Chump stuff would fit. Yeah. Hey, we don't have a garage here either, which is one of the things that I would love to build. Hashtag cats of crypto. Yes, that's right. Automatic. A rooster named Richard. Yep. A rooster named Richard. I even got the kids to call him Richard. My daughter's like, oh, it's Richard. Yep. I giggle every time. Boom. But, guys, we got 4 freaking days left until the Bitcoin halving. 4 days. Cheers. Cheers to the Bitcoin halving. Cheers to Oval. Cheers to the cats of crypto. And cheers to roosters named Richard. That'll be my new coin. Roosters named Richard. Just that. Let's do it. Let's build it. Roosters named Richard. Gotta hodl off till 4:20 though. Of course. Of course, of course. Because it's 3:30 in the morning, right? If I'm not mistaken. It's not 3:30 at like in the afternoon. That's 3:30 in the morning. Right? Do I know that for sure? Their chart doesn't say it, but I'm pretty sure it's in the morning. Lots of crypto and eggs, right? What's up, Shuby? Hope you're doing well, my guy. Hope you're doing well. Cryptos and eggs, that's right. Something I also do want to note that the testnet for Solana v1.18 is live. Also, as of 4 days ago, which you can update to this. This is the main net for version 1.17.31. So validators can actually update to this, and it will reduce the congestion on the network. Supposedly, they said 1.18 will be live for mainnet today. So, as of today, we should no longer have congestion issues on the Solana network, which kind of leads into the next point of proof of work mineable tokens, right? There's actually quite a few of them now on the Solana chain, which is kind of interesting. How's the ore mining going? It's going. It's not going like the best, I guess. Being muscled out right now by GPU miners, because there is a GPU miner for ore released. It's mainly for 4090s and requires 25 Solana CLI keygen pairs, which is wild. You need 25 wallets just to run the miner. Freaking crazy. Now, granted, it's making like an ore every 6-ish hours. Right now, ore is $138 at this current moment in time. We had a high of $226, but our all-time high is actually like $4,000 plus. Yeah, right there. That's the full chart. Where do you find them? They're not like posted anywhere. You just kind of gotta see them, and it sounds like a pain in the ass. It's not that big a deal. It's not too bad. you can actually head over to my GitHub page, and there is it's called WinOrMiner, and it's just a README, and it has a full like README of how to run this in Windows CLI. Now, for the keygen pairs on the GPU, it is a pain in the ass. But for just a singular CPU, it's not that hard. So you can check this out if you would like. Not financial advice like whatsoever. I also can't comment on my own video or on my own chat for whatever reason. There you go. So that's the GitHub page. It has a link to the free RPC. This RPC is working, but I do recommend using Helios. Helios is actually working better, and it is 100% free. Does not require you to pay for any tier. I am paying for GitBlock though, so that is, I do pay for that. Installing Rust up, as well as Solana CLI, and then the Aura website. You're installing Rust up, which installs Rust and Cargo, which is how you run the miner, because you're running the miner via Cargo, which is a Rust application. So like you're actually running this in Rust, which is really cool, and why I enjoyed Solana to begin with. It's the whole reason why I got it into Solana was because of the Rust implementations, and I like Rust personally, so it's kind of cool. You can follow that this guide, and it can help you set it up if you would like to. There's even some commands down here to get you started. You don't have to, but you can give it a shot if you want. I currently have my ETCMC nodes running it as well, and it has no conflicting issues, and it's just earning more ore while it's still earning ETCMC at a dreadful pace, right? This is my Intel rig over here, which has an AMD FX 8150, which is actually an older CPU, but it is an 8-core, 8-thread power horse. Like pulls 124 watts. It gets warm. I actually have a second fan on it because it does get warm. Unsure why it gets so warm. I might have a bad mount on my cooler. And for whatever reason, one of my Intel Arc A750s just will not mine. Every time I launch the miner, the first GPU does not build code, and only the second card runs. I'm thinking it has to do with my memory, because I only have 8 GB of RAM on this machine, because I cannot find the rest of my sticks of DDR3 RAM. I have a whole bunch, and I cannot find them. So, as soon as I find that, I'll be able to upgrade the RAM, and maybe that's why. But yeah. Shout out to Sadie for telling me that the Predator Biofrost is working. So thank you, Sadie, for that, because otherwise I was not able to control my fans at all, and I'm able to control them with Predator Biofrost. So that's freaking great. See there it goes in. It's starting to try to build it, and you'll see it'll air out and say won't build. Sadie, you need DDR3? I don't think I need it. I have like at least 100 gigs of DDR3, but I can't find them anywhere. Like nowhere. I don't know where they went. I don't know what box they're in. Well, I do know what box they're in. I know exactly what it looks like, but I just physically can't find them. I don't know. So, as soon as I can find them, I will add more RAM to this machine, but as of right now, I can't find them. See right there, worker thread 0 stopped. So thread 0 is the first GPU, and it just won't work. Sadie is Tom G. That she is. But in the last 24 hours, we have earned 0.00662 726 times that by the price, which is 141.25. It's $1 in the last 24 hours. So nothing to like write home about, because you are paying for these transactions in Solana. Like, that is a thing. So if I go here, see if I can do this without doxing my address. Solid. I locked up the machine anyway. Oops. Give me a second. B450 motherboard crashing. I'm not sure. I don't have a B450. Dang. I crashed that thing hard. See if I can even recover it. Whoops. Whoopsie daisy. Well, we're going to give that machine some time to think about what it's doing. Oh my gosh. But yeah, so you can check out the link that I posted. That'll show you how to mine ore. Now, what I do really find interesting, which apparently I closed already. Dang. There's also another one. There's also another proof of work coin, which is called Grass, which uses your internet service. I don't really like that one that much because it's letting you use your PC's internet, and that just doesn't sit right with me completely. Let's see. Dang. I lost it. Where did it go? Well, this is about the closest thing that I'm going to be able to find, so it is what it is. But SC Prime, which some of you may know, is looking to move over to the Solana network. So they are a proof of work mineable coin at this current moment, and they are looking at moving over and transitioning to the Solana network for proof of useful, or for proof of work. So they're still doing proof of work, but they are going to move over to the Solana blockchain apparently after the mainnet release, from what I understand, of congestion is fully pushed. From what I understand, it'll be a 1-for-1 conversion. So that's going to be pretty interesting to see a token that we already know, or not really a token, but a coin that we know, move over to the Solana blockchain and still stay proof of work based. So I do find that pretty interesting, the fact that they are going to go ahead and do that. The vote is up. You can vote on bridging it over. From what I understand, they're going to go, it looks like it's going to go through. All right. So maybe we'll get SC Prime, which is Sia Coin Prime, on the Solana blockchain coming here soon. I've honestly been waiting for this, personally. I have always thought that a proof of work coin on the Solana blockchain would be good, only because of Rust, right? The Rust implementations are great. That's one reason why I really liked Caspa, was because of the Rust implementations, but they are not using Rust. They are going to move to Rust, but I personally think they got too greedy, and kind of set that too far in the back burner, which set them behind, in my opinion. But I like Rust. Rust is good language. It's fast. It's a little clunky at times, but the transactions that can get pushed through it are great. Great. So put your comments, put your opinions in chat. I would love to know what y'all think about proof of work coins on the Solana blockchain. If congestion isn't the issue, what do you think about it? Oh my gosh. You laugh. So I was deodorizing a PC and you put a dryer sheet in the case. Poof. Mobo shuts down and the RGB motherboard light cycles, but no powers or fans. No way. Did you really do that? Like legit? You put a dryer sheet inside of your... Why? I mean, I get it's for anti-static, but they're moist. Bro. Why does it smell in the first place? Dryer sheets are static free. Bought it from a dude that lived in an apartment. Will cause static electricity. Oh my gosh. Well, that kind of defeats the purpose of a dryer sheet then, right? thought they were meant to like stop with the static. I'd help create static. I don't know. Whatever. Apparently it's not a good idea. Who knew? The smoker's PC, especially when they blow into it. It's a pirate. Yeah, as long as you let it thoroughly dry, they should be fine. There was that dude in was it Colorado, if I'm not mistaken, who had a bunch of S9s in a shed. The power went out and the shed filled full of snow, and his entire like shed was full of snow. His S9s covered in snow. Yeah, it's pretty wild. Yeah, pretty crazy. After he let them like completely dry out, they worked perfectly fine though. Yep, he just let them dry out completely, and they were fine. I remember the picture. Yeah, man, that was wild. Nothing can stop an S9, dude. It's facts. Do that to like an S19, probably wouldn't survive. No, they weren't running when the snow came in. Yeah, they were not running, but he let them dry out completely, and they were able to run. S9, the Nokia of ASICs. That's facts. Those are facts, man. So yeah, guys, if you have any comments, questions, thoughts, opinions, put them in the chat real quick before we head out of here. It's been an hour, and I keep it at an hour time slot because I do have stuff that I got to do today. So also, if you guys are using Jupiter and you are available for the Sharky airdrop, that comes tomorrow. So just be aware. I don't think I have any. Yeah, I don't think I qualified for any of that. But if you used a Sharkyfy, you'll be eligible for some Sharky. Yeah. So we'll see. But guys, I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day. Hope you all enjoy yourselves. Take care of yourselves. Shout out to all of you. Much love to all of you. Giant hugs all around for anyone that needs it. Probably pop into Discord here in a little bit and maybe play some games or something. I got some editing I gotta do real fast, and then yeah, I'm staking Jupe for the voting. Nice. Yeah, I've been staking Jupe since they released it for the voting. I'm a degen at heart. I just don't talk about it too much. That's right. Hashtag Capture Crypto. We will catch y'all on the flip side, guys. Much love. Peace out. Remember, stay savage. We'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.